Storybook Scrapbooking with Brittany Nicole. Today I am sharing a sketch scraps layout, and this is basically a layout where I've already created a layout using a sketch. And this is kind of the leftovers from what I used when creating the layout using a sketch, and so everything's kind of already out on my desk. I kind of know that these things coordinate or go together, or the ephemera goes together, and so I try to, instead of cleaning it all up and putting it away, I try to see if I can use it all while it's out on my desk. What I really enjoyed about this one is it had a lot of tags. I think this is mostly simple stories with some Hip Kit Club pieces in there. And they had a lot of tags on this one Simple Stories cut apart. And so I cut up a lot of the tags and kind of created just like the base of my layout with all these tags. And I'm just documenting kind of that first sip feeling of fall. Getting a pumpkin spice latte is kind of part of making it feel like fall. And I think pumpkin spice lattes from Starbucks are a little bit too sweet. I actually happen to think almost all of Starbucks' drinks are too sweet. So personally, I order all my drinks with at least one less pump of sweetener. And so whatever I order, I always just request one less pump of sweetener. And that makes it not so sweet for me. And I just enjoy it more that way. So I wanted to document that. And I also felt like the bits and pieces I had laying around on my desk kind of went well with telling the story, because pumpkin spice latte kind of has to do with fall. And I'm pretty sure this was a fall collection. I got it for one of the Crop and Crate delivers from Scrapbook and Cards magazine. You know how they did that whole, now they do Crop and Crates, but anyway, that's how I ended up getting these pieces in my stash, the papers. And all right, sorry for the interruption. Somebody came into my office area. Anyway, so I had these pieces. The papers were in my stash because of Crop and Crate, and then I had the Hip Kit pieces also just in my stash from subscribing to Hip Kit, monthly kits. I did put a pause on my Hip Kit kits after getting a couple of them in Canada, just because it took a while. It was not Hip Kit's fault, it was just shipping in general, especially during the pandemic, was really difficult. And I haven't renewed my subscription yet because I'm just trying to use up what I have. I'm really serious about the stash busting, and nothing inspires me more to stash bust than my need for an organized space to feel like I have the ability to be more creative. And also moving so many times really makes you evaluate if you really want to pack something up and make a box for it, and then eventually unpack it. Make sure you have space to store it in storage, all that fun stuff. And I've really, like I said, I have a scrapbook.com haul to share with you guys, because I feel like it's finally time for me to add a bit more things into my stash. I really love playing with tags, and so here I'm just trying to figure out how to layer my tags and make sure that I don't have all dark color tags next to each other or all light color tags. But as you can see, I have one that's more geared towards journaling. It's a light color with the orange on top. Then I have one with the vases, which is a bit darker. Then again, I have the one with the photo, but it has a lighter background. And then I have more of a deep blue floral pattern paper. And then again, I have a lighter one. So just trying to balance out. And then the same thing when I did my strips of paper on the bottom. I just cut up strips that I had lying around on my desk from the prior layout that I had done. And I again just tried to make sure I didn't have like the same colors right on top of each other, but there was some differentiation or some contrast. And then I really liked the squirrels. And what I kind of liked about this layout was I did have this little cup that said Happy Fall. It was a chipboard sticker, and I felt like this photo allowed me to put that on my layout. I can't just randomly put things on my layouts. Like, they have to either connect to the photo, the story I'm telling, or what's already on the page. And so obviously the coffee cup, or whatever, the cup of whatever, it definitely goes with the Starbucks cup. And then boots and scarves to me are literally like what fall is. I love wearing boots and scarves. And then the squirrels and the bundled up blanket just remind me of kind of cooler days, the fall. And also in Canada, and these are brown squirrels, and I know that, but in Canada, there's black squirrels. And the first time I saw one, it like threw me for a loop because in Florida, or I guess in the US, I've only ever seen like brown or brown gray squirrels. I'd never seen a squirrel with black fur, or I don't know if they have fur or hair. And so when I happen to see the squirrels, I'll most likely think of how in Canada we have brown fur squirrels and black fur squirrels. I don't know what the name is, but anyway, and they just mesmerize me. Like, I just find them very fascinating. So all these things on here kind of remind me of fall, and then what was really enjoyable was actually getting to enjoy the season of fall in Canada, because in Florida, especially in South Florida, we don't really get like the changing of leaves or things like that, and I do think that that's really pretty. Also, one of the chipboards said pumpkin spice and everything nice, and so I thought that went really well with documenting a layout with a pumpkin spice latte. So this is my layout. It was just a fun one that I pulled together using the leftover scraps that were on my desk from a sketch. I strongly encourage you to try that out if you are creating a sketch, a layout with a sketch. Leave everything you have left over on your desk and see if you can create something with what's left over on your desk. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye.